Hey everybody, how are you doing? Welcome to 12th House Tarot. This is where we dive deep to uncover the truth and figure out the root. This is a collective reading. They are timeless. Take what resonates and leave what doesn't. Ooh, 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 look at that. All the way through. All the way, amen. And so it is. God said it. Ooh, I like that. I might have to add that on in here. Hold on, that was dope. That was dope. Okay, I like that. Yay! A little singing bowl. It's not a singing bowl, but that's awesome. I ain't complaining about it. See how little random accidents just happen? It's a beautiful thing. And it'd be something beautiful, a blessing out of nowhere. All right, let's go ahead and hop on into it. All right, Father, Mother, God, the Most High, please allow the truth to come out. Allow for the collective to heal, to end cycles that no longer serve, for awakening, for ascension, for alignment, for balance, for stability, for foundation, for positive prosperity, for positive abundance, growth, development, insight, intuition, foresight, discernment, for their gifts, skills, talents, and abilities known and unknown, for their ancestry, for their lineage, for their legacy, for longevity, for health, for healing, for purity, for purification, for strength, for courage, for wisdom, for insight, for knowledge, for education, for love, for compassion, for empathy, for understanding, for remembrance, for dreams, for signs, symbols, and synchronicities, for their soul family, for their soul tribe, for their spirit family and their spirit tribe, spirit animals. All right, Father, Mother, God. What is the collective working towards? What energy? What's the energy that the collective is working towards? Ooh, look at that, soul family. Soul family, so you're trying to find your soul family, or you have found your soul family, or this is what will be coming in the future. Know that this will require a rebirth and a transformation, or you went through a rebirth or transformation, or this is what is coming up. And things that comes out in the readings are past, present, and or future. Now that you have Archangel Gabriel with you, assisting you with this rebirth, and Archangel Raphael helping you with healing and purity and purification, and you got Big Mike. Archangel Big Mike protecting you. And you are surrounded by the love of the Most High, of your ancestors, of your spirit team. And this will be a sense of completion for you. It will bring balance. You already feel complete within yourself with this 3. But for externally, it's going to add to your foundation, add to your balance, which brings a completion of loss, abandonment. 7 of Cups. All right, so you got Strength in reverse, the Hangman in reverse, the 10 of Coins, and the 7 of Cups. All right, then. I'm not mad at this. I am not mad at this at all. I am not mad at this at all. So you have Strength in reverse. You had to fight. Like, you're like, what is Strength in reverse? Because you're not fighting anymore. You had to fight. All my life I had to fight. And you did. You had to fight literally your whole damn life. And it brought you to a place of being strong. Right now you're being vulnerable. You're being open. And we have to be able to lay down our shield and sword to be able to do that, to be able to be vulnerable and be open, especially when you're trying to meet your soul family. Oh, look at that, the Queen of Pentacles and the 8 of Wands in reverse. You're taking time out to rest because you are cherishing the abundance that you have created thus far. So you're taking time to rest. Because the Eight of Wands, you know, is hard work, energy, and effort. But you're taking time out to rest and admire. Like, she's admiring her pinnacle as the queen. That queen ain't getting up off her throne. She's like, you know what? Nope, I'm going to sit on my throne. And I'm going to manifest. Things that are for me is going to come for me. And it's coming. It's coming for you. Quick, fast, and in a hurry. Signed, sealed, delivered. It's yours. Most High said it's yours. Okay, what's going on with the Seven of Swords? Why is there a Seven of Swords? Two of Chalices. The Knight of Wands in reverse. The Emperor. So, while you're taking this time out to admire everything and things are coming in for you, you know, being open to receptivity, there's something going on behind the scenes. There's some sneaky shit going on behind the scenes, people trying to do things, and it's in some type of, it's someone close. It's someone close to you, whether it's someone close to you. It's the Two of Chalices. It's someone's close to you. They are not rushing in how they usually would. But the Emperor is upright, so you have justice. Oh. So there was some deception going on with somebody close. That was an Emperor. So that's why they're not rushing in, because justice is reserved. And it was like, okay, you want to be an Emperor? Okay, you want to fake be an Emperor? Okay, we're going to make sure that you are an Emperor. But also, this is coming in for you also at the same time. There was some deceit, some deception going on. We got the Six of Wands. There was some deceit, some deception going on. You decide to just give to yourself. You realize this shit was just not working. You know, you seen the deception. And you're not rushing to get into a new relationship. You are good with you. You know, there are some people that can't be single. You're not there. Maybe you used to be, but you're not there. You're not there anymore. You're not rushing in to have a relationship to feel complete. You know that you're already complete by yourself. The Emperor card facing up. And that's justice being served to whatever this deception and shit was. Because a lot of people, you know, feel as if, oh, okay, well, you ain't gonna find nobody better than it does. Shit, I already have. Me. You're looking at it. You lost it. You talking to it. Me. The World in reverse and the Hermit, as I was saying that. Yeah. They wanted your world to be upside down and you out here just, you know, wilding out and showing your ass. You know, it's showing your ass. Nope. But this person, because they have lost you, they are out here showing their damn ass. They're just sitting here staring into the horizon. Justice was already called. They're staring into the horizon, but their world is upside down. So how they figure, okay, well, I'm just going to be outside then. Let them be outside. But they're being outside to try to make you jealous. You don't give two shits about it. You the Emperor. You don't give two shits. You are the Emperor. So you don't care that their world is upside down right now. You don't care that nothing is moving and things are stagnant right now. They're not healing. They are not healing. The Hierophant. Yeah, you already knew what was coming in. They ain't healing. They're not healing. But know that you awoken them. They're just plainly they don't care. Was there any other cups besides? No, that was the only cups. They don't care. So whether with you or with someone else, they're going to have to keep repeating the cycle with the world card being upside down. They're going to have to constantly keep repeating the cycle because they refuse to take the time to look in on the inside. And this could also be you as well. If you keep, giving up your strength, stepping off of your throne as the Queen of Pentacles and not moving forward, then you're going to keep going through these cycles over and over again where you're going to be stagnant. And you're going to go back to feeling, that abandonment issue. And then you're going to have a rebirth. But with the Hierophant upright, the Hierophant don't play. You will know that that is what you are doing. So please don't do that. It's not worth it. Embrace change. Change is important. 5. Change is important. It is necessary. Things that don't change dies. You have to change. Change equals growth. Some way, some shapes or form. It equals growth. Because in this card, okay, so y'all take it back to Supernatural, right? You might notice the character. Forgot her name. But she's an angel, but she eventually becomes... She's the Reaper, right? And what the Reaper does in this world, they're awakeners. You are an awakener. You are a healer. And it's time to embrace that change. And that's what you are embodying. And that is going to align you with your soul family and your soul tribe. Because why? It's your truth. It's your authenticity. It's your uniqueness. And then eventually, yes, you are going to cause not only just awaken people, not just, help them ascend, but you are going to cause death and rebirths in people's lives. Because later on in the season, later on in the series, she becomes the new angel of death. So that's what's going to end up taking place and happening. This person also fears that you're going to become the angel of death. They don't want you to become the angel of death. This person, this energy. They tell me, correct yourself. It's not just people, it's also energies too. Yes, this is true. Energy. They don't know. They sure in the hell don't. They do not want you to become that. Why? Now I'm hearing, and it's my favorite movie too, but Huntrix. You ready for a takedown? Because that's what we're out here doing. We taking off these cycles, and that's exactly what you are doing with the Hierophant coming out and the world being upside down. Yeah, you thought about being out here. You thought about being everywhere. You thought about, just wilding out and being crazy and all this extra nonsense and things like that. And see, now I'm getting another message. Yeah. You notice that a lot of people are going through. You're caught. They're going through a lot of shit, a lot of nonsense. And knowing that you are waking up to your spiritual gifts and your calling, you are ending this. By you healing, you're affecting not just your ancestry lineage, but you're part of the collective as well. So you're affecting the world. The world has become stagnant. The world is just out here wilding the hell out. And it's time for justice. It is time for justice. Ain't nobody got time for this bullshit, for this nonsense, for this chaos. Not near no more. Let's see what energy you're dealing with. Ooh, and it came out in reverse. It came out in reverse. It came out in reverse. What the hell is this name? Because that's what they is. 3 of Swords. This heartbreak came from, we're not going to say the name. The name ain't, what? Raum. See, this is what we do over here with these cards, right? It's done. It's chopped. It's chopped for whoever the fuck you is. You ain't, no, that heartbreak ain't taking you out. That heartbreak ain't take you down. See, look, and they was doing it for this energy wanted you to be lack. They want your pinnacle. Why you sitting over here admiring, your pinnacle? You know, after all the hard work you didn't put in, somebody wanted to steal it. The Seven of Swords. The Seven of Swords. The Seven of Swords. But it says steals treasures from kings, destroys cities and the dignities of men, tales of things past, present, and future, causes love between friends and foes. Now, love between friends and foes. Now, when it's authentic, yes, but when it's coming out in a negative sense, nah. I know. Look, this is one day divinely guided to how to work with. Look, no, ain't nothing good about it here. That love that's between friends and foes is going to be a Seven of Swords all the time. They say keep your friends close and keep your enemies closer. And that's what that card means right then and there. Because every single time it's going to end in heartbreak, the Three of Swords. And we ain't got time for that. No, we don't. These cards never come out. They're never reversed. Ooh, you have Archangel, Lord, please help me pronounce their names. Sihaya. That's actually beautiful. That is beautiful. Archangel Sihaya, which names mean God who took evil. See, look. God who took evil. Card number 28. And what wasn't the Two of Pentacles in reverse? Was there Two of Pentacles? Was the Two of Pentacles? No, that came out when my storage was full and I started to read it and then just started over. But yeah, things were imbalanced. But it's the same energy just coming out, just different. So whatever shifted in like a 5-minute time frame, it shifted. God who took evil, longevity, protects against infirmities. They tried to make you think that your ass was crazy as hell. That you did not have gifts. You hearing shit, you seeing shit. Okay, now here's another thing. When it comes to being in alignment and awakening to your spiritual gifts, you gotta watch who you tell. You gotta watch who you confide in. Why? One, people are jealous. They gonna wanna they gonna want your shit. And they gonna want your shit. And they're gonna try, if they can't take it, you know, by doing a destiny swap or whatever the hell, they're gonna block you. They're gonna try to block you. Somehow, some way, some shape, some form. They just don't want you to have it. They just don't want you to have it. It's like that, well, if I can't have you, nobody can. But no, longevity, you are protected against sicknesses, illnesses. You are protected against other people who really ain't right in the head. Really not right in the head. Like having that, well, if I can't have you, nobody else can. Like, it's too much shit going on in the world. When someone shows you or tell you who they are and it's not in alignment with you, or especially if they're being abusive, neglectful, you know, trying to use you and manipulative, because there's too much shit going on in the world where people people, you know, go and seek out for help, you know, you probably did went and seek out and sought help with the Eight of Wands, but it was to no avail. Nobody believed you. Nobody either believed you or nobody cared to believe you. Nobody cared. So you know, you went along your way, Knight of Pentacles. But it still wasn't right. But you did what you had to do. You knew that this was coming to an end. You knew that this was coming to the end. You knew that once you took your move, this person wasn't going to do nothing. They're not going to rush. Now they're trying to calculate and plan and plot and scheme, but that's not even working because you're still in peace. So that's why they outside. The Hermit in reverse. They outside because okay. But you have Archangel And this one, ooh, let's put these right, because that's how they work. There we go. You put that, you always got to put one of them. Yes, you do. No, you good. Know that your health is protected in all shapes and forms. And we're going to claim that right then and here. Yes, we is. Yes, we are. And all of this is bringing you out of a hangman. You felt lost. You felt confused. You felt... Because finding soul family, you really want to find your people. You know, you tired of... you tired of the muggles. You are tired of the muggles. You're like, okay, everybody, yes, have spiritual gifts. Some people just don't want to. They have free will. Everybody got free will. Some people just don't want to tap into that. They want to use their free will to be either part of the matrix or use it for bad. You know, not good. But you're no longer confused. You know what it is you need to do. You know where it is you need to go. You know who it is that you is. So you came out of that. Yeah, look, the ace of cups, the ace of chalices. And now you are overflowing, coming out of this confusion, knowing that you had to clear it, knowing that you weren't not wrong, knowing that, yes, you truly have gifts. You do have the capabilities to do exactly what you said you was going to do. Exactly what you can do. No, my light didn't go out. Oh, hell no. See, they trying to take your light out. You got the Queen of Cups in reverse. They want your light to be out. They don't want you to be loved. They don't want you to be happy. And I really don't have another battery pack to plug this light in. But you know what? That's okay. It's a light on my phone. No, they did not. Oh, they mad. Oh, they is mad. Don't let your fire go out. Even know that, know that even in the midst of darkness, there is still light. Know that even no matter what the hell that you are going through, you keep on holding on to faith and keep on and being who it is that you are and knowing your truth and standing in your truth. It's always going to be light. It's always... Yeah, do I walk through the valley of your shadow of death, I shall feel no evil, because thou art with me, guiding me, protecting me. They don't want your light to shine. They don't want your light to shine, especially nowhere else. We have the Ten of Wands in reverse, but see, that shit ain't bothering you. That shit is not working. With the King of Swords in reverse, they are baffled. They got to put their sword down. And even if this is you didn't put your sword down. You got the Ace of Cups with yourself. You're not trying to give your Ace of Cups to nobody else right now. Because you got you. You mind your business. You're not fighting nobody. But also this isolation. Okay, what's going on with the King of Pentacles in reverse? Why is the King of Pentacles in reverse? But you are worried about your finances, though. You are worried about your finances. You're worried about your stability, you know. Which, I mean... Sorry, y'all. Memory full. But I giggle when it comes to your stability that you're worried about, because the star came out. Know that things are going to be good. And then next you have the Ten of Coins and you have this Seven of Cups in reverse. So with you coming up with the Ten of Coins, you know that you're going to be abundant. You're going to have prosperity. You fought for everything that you went through with passion, with fire, with fury. And you're no longer confused. You grown discernment. You grown discernment. We have the Five of Swords. They're looking around. They have no idea where to go. They don't know where to throw the sword at. None of that. You have the Three of Wands. You are manifesting beauty and abundance. They don't know what the hell to do with themselves. You are in a state of balance. You don't even need to clarify the Seven of Cups. Let's go ahead and end this out. Because, yo, they do not want this message to come out. They really don't. They really don't. Let's go ahead and clarify this. Overall, Angelic assistance. Know that you have angelic assistance. You are divinely guided. And you have loving support all around you. And you're going to have that loving support and that angelic assistance coming in with your soul family and your soul tribe. All right, y'all. Thank you for watching. Don't forget, like, share, subscribe. Truly appreciate it. Until next time, y'all. Peace.